my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video about my favorite baby girl names that we love but won't be using. I like baby girl names that are not necessarily really pretty sounding or really girly sounding, but might be unisex or kind of have like a strong feeling to them. I think the list that I have is really unique, so stick around if you want to hear what they are.
Hey, it's Mike, drop, mama, clear to speak.
My number one name that I like, that was like really competing for first place, is the name. I like seriously, it was so hard for me to not pick this name because I love it so much. It all came down to really my husband not liking it as much as me, which is fine. We found a name that we both agree on, but I really like this name, and when I discovered that I really liked this name, I realized that I must have like a tendency to like names that start with J for some reason, because my son's name is Jasper, and then I really like the name Juniper. But yeah, unfortunately, we won't be using that name. So if you guys haven't heard of that name, or if you haven't thought of it, it's a good one. Okay, so the next name on my list that I really like and didn't end up using is the name. I just want to throw this out there real quick. Recently I've been doing a lot of pregnancy related videos, but in my normal life I like to release what I call mom raps. They're basically songs that I make up all about mom life topics. I'll link my most recent one up here, so if you haven't checked those out, definitely go do that. Okay, so the next name on my list that I really like and didn't end up using is the name. I really like this name. Like, I really have liked it for a long time. Like, years ago I thought of it and I was like, man, that, like, it's so pretty sounding, but it's also like strong. Like, it makes me think of little elephant tusks, I guess, which are like strong, but it also makes me think of like a piano, which is like pretty but also strong because you can play like really empowering stuff on a piano. And it also kind of makes me think of like white, like pearly, which is like the girly feeling you get from it. I don't know, I just think it's a really awesome name in both aspects of like strong and pretty, and it's not common. Maybe like if I had 2 or 3 more girls, I could actually end up using some of these names that I really like, but don't let it go to waste because I really like it. Okay, the next name that I really like is the name, I guess you can say this name either Layla or Lila. I think I like Layla better. Lila's really pretty too though. It's a little bit more girly for my taste, but I still think it's really pretty. It wasn't like at the top of my list or anything, but I still think it's like a really pretty name that I found that's really unique, and I don't know anybody named that. So if you like it, definitely use it. Okay, another name that I found more recently that I really liked, but I didn't end up using, obviously, is the name. You can also spell it like this, and you can either say it Retta or Rada. I just think it's really unique, and like it's a little bit more of a stronger name in my opinion. It reminds me of kind of like a warrior goddess or someone in like Lord of the Rings or something, but I also think it's really pretty, just like radiant. Yeah, like sun rays or something like that, but it's also really strong. So if you like stronger girl names, I think that's a really good one. Another one that I really like, for like 2 days I was like, I think this is it. I think this is it. But then, you know how thinking of names for your kids goes. One day you're really convinced that you found the one, and then the next day you're like, maybe not. Yeah, this is one of those names, which is, and you can also spell it this way. It's kind of like along the same theme as the name Rada. I don't know why I like it. It just like is really unique and pretty sounding, and I feel like Rada is a little more out there. This name I feel like is unique enough, but also normal enough, I guess. It makes me think of kind of like a princess, but like a strong princess, like who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to make bold moves. It's just a really pretty name, pretty strong name in my opinion. Okay, another name that I like, but I'm not obsessed with like I am most of these other names, is the name. I'm not sure why I like this name. I don't necessarily see it as my child's name, but I see it as definitely a name that I would hear or like encounter in my life and be like, oh, wow, that's a really cool name, like really pretty and unique. So yeah, if you like that name, definitely use it because it's a good one. I also really like a name that's a little bit similar, but I think I like it a little bit better, is the name, I don't know, it's just like it's a really pretty name, but it's also strong, just like the theme of all the names that I like. But it kind of reminds me more of like an old school name, like maybe like your grandma would have had that name or something. But I also think it's really pretty and it's kind of timeless. It's like, it just has a really pretty ring to it. So yeah, I thought I would include it on my list because I really like that name. Okay, so for my last name that I really love, like I really liked 3 names a lot, and that was the one we picked, Juniper, which is the first one I shared, and also this name, which is, and I know this one might be a little more common. I feel like maybe you might have heard someone named that versus all these other names that I listed, but I don't know why I like it so much. It could be because my whole life everyone's told me that that's what color of eyes that I have. And so like I've related that term or name to a compliment. And so it has like a positive vibe in my mind. And so I just really think it's like, it should be used for more than just the name of a color, because I think it's like super pretty. It sounds pretty. It's like strong and pretty, just like my other ones. And when I think of it, I kind of think of that color, or I think of like a strong, pretty color. And it's also really unique. It might be a little less unique. I don't know anybody named that. So yeah, I just really like the name Hazel. So yeah, that wraps up all the names that I really like but won't end up using. So I hope this video was helpful to you guys, because I know finding a name can be really difficult. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked one of the names that were in this list, let me know in the comments. Make sure you go check out my mom raps for a little entertainment in your busy mom life. Also, make sure you join me next Monday for my next pregnancy update, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Hey, hey, it's Mike, drop mama on the beat. Can't you feel the heat? It's Mike, drop mama, here to speak. Won't you take a seat? It's Mike, drop mama on the beat.
Can't you feel the heat? It's Mike, drop mama, here to speak. Go ahead, take a seat.